My name is Shadow.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Super Mario Galaxy Versus. I got a question for y'all. How y'all enjoying Echoes of Wisdom right now? I just got through the third dungeon as I'm recording this video, and I kind of got lost, and it was a huge pain in the butt.
Are you talking about the Legend of Link: Echoes of Wisdom?
Yeah,
that game's great.
The hidden Zelda Maker mode is really awesome so far.
Yeah.
See, I've already beaten the game.
You did.
I know you have.
Yeah, honestly,
I'm so good.
this in this game are next level.
Heck yes. I completely agree. They are. They're 100% like new Nintendo generation.
Really taking things in a great direction for this series. It was only a matter of time.
Exactly. Like,
especially the one with Ganondorf, man. That
dude,
one.
It truly shows. It truly shows that Nintendo, like, does not care about being family friendly anymore. I mean, it's true.
Oh, they're being friendly, just to not to family necessarily.
They're not family friendly. I mean, the company literally put collections of these games called literally of these games titled on Switch eShop. So there's definitely no longer a family friendly thing going on there. I mean, let's be realistic.
Well, to be fair, I guess you probably have to have an account to get on there, which could be locked by a password, so parents could control that. In Nintendo's defense.
Parental controls have been a thing since the Wii, I think.
Right. I mean, and that's what they do. That's how we control the youth. That's how we make the youth do what we want them to do.
I should not have done that.
To shape the world in our image.
Get up there, bro.
Jason, with this newfound power of parental controls, how do you think we should use it to shape the youth?
I think that with parental controls.
Okay. I have not.
That should be how our.
What the heck,
that
man?
should be how our.
Bullshit.
Our country's president is chosen is through parental controls.
You know what? I mean, to be fair, it pretty much already voting. You have to be 18, so there is like a parental control lock on it, pretty much. That's actually really funny.
But with parental controls, you can also choose like what you expose your kids to. I mean.
Oh, so you're saying that we only expose voters to certain things and completely make things how we want them?
Exactly.
Perfect.
Exactly, man. Exactly. That's how everything should be.
So true. So true,
I also
Jason.
just realized
you and me will take over the world.
Oh yeah.
Okay, you know what? I'll make that work. I will make it work. That's all that matters. I will make this work. Because I got up here without having to go down and get a second second ice flower, so I will make this work.
That's right,
I'm
Jason
doing a
did on
Daredevil run.
Jason did unfortunately pull a mega, yeah.
I feel like my father would be proud of me and disappointed in me at the same time. That's the thing about pulling a mega, is that I will have a very proud father, but I will also have a very disappointed father because I shouldn't be pulling megas.
He'll be getting the belt out, Jason. You better watch out.
No, not the belt.
I want to tell you about pulling megas.
The belt, Jason.
Not the belt.
Please, no.
Please, father, no more lashings. I'll be a good boy, I promise.
You see, I would never. Father never has to worry about that because I would never do such a thing. Instead, I'll just tell him that I'm disappointed sternly.
That's worse than That's worse than a belt. I'd rather get the belt than be told that my father's disappointed in me.
As for my bestie, Max, I'll always tell him I'm proud of him.
What? Favoritism.
So you'll tell him you're proud of him even when it's a lie?
I'll just always make sure that I'm proud of him.
You'll always make sure that
don't have to worry about it.
Okay.
Even right now, regardless of whatever he was struggling on, I'm still proud.
You're still very proud. You're a proud grandfather.
Such a good boy.
A grandfather.
You're a proud grandfather.
Who am I a grandfather to? Jason, was there secrets going on here? Did Butter tell you something?
You may have missed a chapter.
Yeah, yeah.
You mean while I was gone at the store? You procreated?
Yeah, see, he he decided to have a very galactic experience with Rosalina, and therefore, well, some grandchildren.
Galactic.
Wait a second, Jason. You're okay with that? That he's
The space OC.
Well, see, that's an alternate timeline. That's the Rosalina from Galaxy 2.
Wait a second.
The alternate timeline Rosalina.
Wait a second. Alternate timelines?
Yeah, see, that's the alternate timeline Rosalina.
Welcome to
So
the
therefore, it's
multiverse.
not
It was
my
inevitable.
Rosalina.
Does that mean there's also another Rosalina for Mega?
There's one for
yeah,
all of
that's the
us.
spin-off. That's spin-off Rosalina.
Spin
See,
up
I get
Rosalina.
I get G1 Rosalina. Butter gets G2 Rosalina because that's, you know, different universe. And then Mega gets the spin-off Rosalina.
He gets Mario Kart Rosalina. He gets the Mario Kart one.
Exactly. Hey, I mean, he should enjoy that because you know, she's heavy class.
Oh, so that means that thick cake.
Yeah. We love that.
Hell yeah.
Bestie Max, what's going on over there? We haven't heard from you in a while.
Absolutely.
He's gone
I
radio
want their
silent.
dreadnought.
Oh, ew.
Ew.
Too.
Gross.
Disgusting.
Me as well.
I'm doing some good old sun-baked sandcastle, but it's not actually the star I'm gonna do.
Are you going for a secret?
Maybe.
Oh. Jason's keeping secrets from us.
Jason, first you didn't tell me about my own son's procreation, and now this.
I mean, hey, you know, you should be more happy than sad because he's carrying on the McGivitt lineage.
The McGivitt family lineage.
It's the true like generation of McGivitts.
You know what's so true, son? I am proud of you.
Thank you.
I'm so glad you didn't use protection in this instance, so I could carry on the lineage.
Of course. Always exercise the opposite of what you teach me. That's the son's duty.
Exactly. Doing
Oh,
the
great.
exact opposite.
Oh my
So
god.
me setting the example of going away to the store means that Butter's going to be there and be very attentive for his family. So I've actually achieved something great by doing that.
Yeah.
We could look at it that way.
That's the only way to look at it.
Of course.
So wait a minute. Does that mean I'll be what you were, Watcha? Because my father's here for me. So does that mean I'll be the opposite? I'm confused.
Yeah, you're gonna make the store run.
No. But I like my but I like the cookie.
But I love Chef.
My friend Tyler was quoting. We were when I went up to visit him during that 2 weeks. We like quoted a bunch of Over the Hedge, and one of the things we liked was the Seymour's like, "Oh, that cookie's junk, but I like the cookie."
Jason, I've heard some disturbing rumors, and I want to make sure they're not true. Is it true that you stole the cookie from the cookie jar? Because
Jason is a third party in the room.
Jason,
What is
you're
this?
ignoring the question for this stranger to me. I'm gonna assume that he's guilty on all counts, viewers.
Do we need to pause?
He is.
No, you don't need a pause.
Oh, okay.
But he was just asking if I could wait a while for food, which is fine because we're recording. So I mean, hey.
Great. This is perfect.
Yeah, no
You
need
don't
to
get
pause.
to eat until we're done here, Jason.
So it is awful convenient that happened when I was asking if you stole cookies from the cookie jar.
Almost like you're
Almost like
avoiding
you
it.
did.
It's almost like he's dodging the allegations.
You have no
You're
proof.
guilty. You're guilty.
I'm innocent until proven guilty.
That's really funny because those are exactly the kind of questions I used to ask Multi all the time, and it would get him really riled up. Shout out to Multi Game Master 1 for that.
How dare you accuse me of such things? What do you
Multi
take
steal
me
from the
for?
cookie jar too?
What do you?
That's
take
what
me
I.
for?
That's what I accused him of. He always denied it, but I had my suspicions.
Hey, man. I love a good cookie. You know?
I also used to say, and I know for a fact that he was making the Pikmin pay taxes in Pikmin versus I did with him. So.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, it's like me and the Piantas.
Have you asked
Me
him
and my
about-
Pianta society. What were you saying, Max?
Have you asked him about campus advisory lately?
Have I asked him about campus advisory in a while? That used to be my favorite thing.
What is the educational system?
For Jason and Butter, yeah. Whenever I would do projects with Multi, when he used to be in college, he would get like for some reason I don't know why the campus advisor would come up and like bother him all the time. They'd come up and be like, "Are you coming to dinner?" and like ask him these questions and stuff.
What?
It was very strange. I don't know why they felt the need to do that, but they always came up and like interrupted him in recording to ask if he was coming to dinner and stuff.
Why does campus advisor need to know about dinner, dude?
I don't know. It was.
I'm a big boy. I can feed myself.
That's what it was always so funny, and he'd get so frustrated. He'd be like, "Hold on, it's campus advisory." I used to find it so funny because he'd come back. I'd be like, "Who was it?" And he'd be like, "It was campus advisory."
They're asking me if I need food.
So yeah,
I'm
epic
fine.
reference and throwback to the original verses and other projects I've done with Multi for all you long-time versus fans and Watcha McGibbet and Multi Game Master 1 fans.
Oh my god, how did I miss that one?
So shout out to that guy. You know, he's definitely been a legend for a while.
Oh yeah.
It's been a while since I've
Mario.
heard from him. Of course, like I also
Multi?
haven't caught any of his streams recently. Been meaning to.
Oh, he's doing great. I think he was playing Spirit Tracks last time I checked.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
I think he's also doing TTYD remake with Mega.
Mega did say he was in some of his streams for that. Maybe not. I don't know if
those
he's in
two.
all of them, but he does some of them with them.
Yeah, I think he's been doing the Paper Mario, like the TTYD streams with him.
Yeah, so I guess for those of you that miss Multi in the versus content or for other things, because he kind of retired from that for the most part these days. You can still find him streaming on Twitch. So for those of you that miss him.
And hey, he's proof that you don't need versus content to be, happy.
Though it is fun. Though I don't.
It is fun, but
No,
like
I respect his decision to go and focus on his streams. I mean,
Yeah.
I'll always have the sweet memories of campus advisory. So even though they're not in his life anymore.
No. Campus advisory. See, I never lived on campus, so I didn't have those stories.
I didn't either.
Me either. He even told me and Watcha that eventually we'll get to live that life, but like I don't know, man.
We never did. Yeah.
I dropped out of college before I even had the opportunity to do that.
I mean, I finished college, but I never lived on campus. I lived at home because
I also
I
lived at
lived
home.
very close to my college, and it would have been a complete waste of money to go live on campus. But even still, I don't think it's normal for campus advisor to do that. I don't know why they did that to him all the time. It was
It's also just like realistically nowadays, it is so much. It is like literally so expensive.
Where are these coins?
Like live on campus as opposed to living.
They're right there,
with,
Butter.
like, your
Don't you
parents.
see?
yeah, it most definitely. I mean, I understand if like you're not near your
They're
college,
right
but
there. I
yeah,
can
if you're
see it
near,
right in my face, Butter.
if you're near your
Now I
college,
found
it's
them.
definitely worth
I'm directionally challenged,
Oh
Max.
yeah.
going there. Yeah, so
Definitely if you don't live like if your parents or family does like immediate family don't live nearby, definitely you'd consider on campus. But like if your family lives nearby and they can like be able to let you live with them, definitely choose that option. It is much more affordable.
as far as like money goes, I know some people really care about the experience, like they like living in the dorm with roommates, and that's fine. I mean, if that's what you care about, then kudos to you.
MTSU
But
dorms are the most rank ass things you will ever see in your entire life.
Rust. Trust me, you will find, dude. I freaking found here's one of the most screwed up things is I worked for like a month as a painter, and as a painter, we literally just go in. We have to like clear some stuff out, and then we paint walls on with like in every room and every bathroom.
Yeah, Steve worked for the campus on your campus.
Not even kidding you. I found a basically what looked like a corn casserole in a sink.
Oh.
And I have no idea why it was there.
Oh yeah, you find some nasty things in some of those places. I had some friends that used to go clean out like college apartments and stuff. That's for sure.
I mean, the first house we did was a sorority house.
Oh,
and
God. Mercy on you, Jason. Oh, God, have mercy on you.
The first room I worked on, literally, there was just a pair of girls' short shorts in there, and I'm like, why do you leave this stuff here? Like, what is the point of this? I mean, hey,
I hope you didn't find anything worse.
Honestly, no, not really.
It was for safekeeping. They're gonna come back.
It could have been worse, honestly. Like, it really could have been worse, much worse.
Yes, it could have been.
Could have found, could have had an unintentional panty raid.
Jason's like, we score this place all the time.
We score this place all the time.
Which one did you clean out? I have to know.
The first house, like on that area. I'm trying to remember how to explain it. You know, like those groups of sorority houses that are like on Rutherford. Yeah, like I think it's Greek Row. Yeah, it was the very first house we did.
Oh, okay. I think that's Zeta.
Probably, yeah. And
you poor soul.
Boy.
Did they pay you extra?
No, we got paid the wage that we were paid. We didn't get paid extra for doing all of that stuff. And then we had to do the one that, which, you know,
Jason.
This one was fine because it was just right next to where we clock in. But there was the dorm that's, I think it's Smith. It was like right across from the place we have to sign in, like we have to clock in for work. And oh my lord, that place is just like, how did people live there? There was just stuff everywhere.
Man,
there was garbage all over these rooms, and I'm like, how are these guys allowed to leave and not clean this shit up? Like, we don't even get paid to clean that shit up. Someone else has to
enforce
do
a single thing, man.
Like, it is so dumb.
Oh, there we go. Scary.
Spooky. Dude, I've been doing a lot of long purple coin missions this episode.
Here's rookies.
There's cookies. I love that. Hey, wanna buy a box of cookies? Excuse me, you heard the good news.
Have you heard the good news?
Yeah, there's cookies. I could never tell what if they were referencing like traveling, just those traveling like religious people who just go to your just go to your door and it's like
like missionaries.
Like, missionaries. That's the word I'm looking for. I don't know if they were referencing that or something else in specific, but
I
like,
kind of got that vibe that they were going for that. Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
so it was always
fair.
so funny to me because as a kid I didn't actually realize that's what they were doing, and so rewatching it as an adult was just like, oh, that's the reference they were making.
Have you heard the good?
I literally thought as a kid that because it says, "Have you heard the good news?" I thought that it was referencing like a news company, like they were news reporters.
Dude, my
Or
biggest
maybe they actually
holy
were there
crap
for the
when I
cookies.
became like I guess an older teen was the when Mia and Tia flashed their headlights at McQueen.
Oh my lord, yes.
When I got
That
older, I
is
was like,
such-
oh!
that is such a thing. That is such a funny thing to find out as an adult.
God, and the worst part of that is, you know, there's some people out there that have probably drawn that.
No. Did you have to make me think of that?
Don't put that in my mind.
I'm sorry, son, but I have to
I'm just
prepare you for
trying
the reality
so hard
that it
to
exists.
get this video demonetized.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Making you do
I am
more
sorry.
work,
I've
Max.
been extra inappropriate this video, Max. I'm sorry. I can't
Dude, I
help
mean-
myself. I can't help it.
I mean, when you actually
I
like,
can't change who I am.
it is so funny how innocent Disney and Pixar try to be, but then they just stick adult jokes all over their movies.
Yeah.
It's like we got to be pure for the kids, but we also got to put some stuff in for the adults.
I think that's the sign of a really good PG movie, where you can make a joke that's so subtle that children won't get it, but also make it more entertaining for adults. I mean, I think that's very good, especially when you have to be, especially when you have to be subtle about it. It's
Wait,
far
did I
more
fall down?
classy.
Yeah.
I also had
It-
to hear from the cutscene.
Speaking of
I didn't fall down.
Pixar,
Let's go.
you know, this is something I actually like, you know, find cool, which I'm not gonna say any major parts of it because, you know, it would technically be a spoiler. But something I've liked with Pixar and a lot of the recent movies they've made is just how well they portray certain things, and like, because there's ways to, you know, portray something badly, and there's ways to do it great, and I think Pixar definitely is like one of those companies that stars at it. Or
I don't
like
know.
I
In
guess
my
perfects
IMO, I didn't really quite relate too much in the story of Inside Out 2.
that. Yeah, I was gonna bring that up.
I
It's
haven't
like
seen
Inside
that
Out
one
2.
yet. Should I?
Inside Out 2's
I liked it. I just
Inside
saw
Out
it today,
2 did
actually.
I think did a really good, even though I don't relate to it because I don't know, I'm a shut-in. I don't really have like emotional things like that. But I really think that one of the final things, like the major
Come
point
on, grab the coin.
of the
Oh, there's
Grab
not one
the
there!
coin.
What the heck?
Grab the
suck.
coin. Grab
actually,
the coin.
How big
Mario.
are you guys,
What the heck?
here's
I'm
the thing.
missing
Are you
one.
guys
Grab the coin.
Are
Grab
you guys
it.
big on like a
Grab it.
small,
Oh
what would
my
technically
god.
be a small spoiler?
Grab
to Inside
it!
Out 2?
Grab it!
No.
Jesus Christ.
Because it's just like I want to. I'd have to talk about it like in full in order to explain it. But like I
It's
don't
right
know
there!
what.
What the heck, man?
What
I
you
saw
care-
it.
Crap.
I already
You
saw it
saw it?
today.
Okay.
I just saw it
So,
today, actually. Yeah.
I think that they do a really good job of like kind of showing you what potentially an anxiety attack can look like from the inside of your head.
I liked that a lot, yes.
I thought that was a really cool touch. I actually haven't seen the full movie, but I've seen that scene specifically online, and I think it's really cool because I also like the way that they have like Joy kind of get into Anxiety's head, where it's like you don't get to choose who Riley is, as in like, you know. I think it's cool that it's basically kind of implying like, you know, these emotions don't choose who we are. It's
fuck!
in the end, it's us who choose.
Did Max
what we
just
are.
cuss?
No.
Yeah, I think the thing about the Inside Out movies that's interesting is that, you know, they, even if you don't relate to those exact situations, everybody has had times where they have to deal with their emotions on something.
Yeah.
And, you know, that just kind of helps explore. Especially, I like, for a sequel, I mean, I like a sequel to introduce something that's worth making a sequel for. I think this one was worth making a sequel because the idea of taking a movie where you already had about a kid's emotions and then having to make that kid go through puberty and how those emotions adjust to that.
Yeah.
is, I think, a really good concept. So I enjoyed that concept.
Yeah,
I was
My
like, oh, that's
favorite
like
thing
the
before
perfect
even
thing.
seeing the movie is that they waited until we grew up to make it, so we could relate.
exactly.
We
This
could
is-
look back on it and be like, you know what?
Honestly-
that did happen.
Yeah, but what
and
if, what
they
if,
have opportunity to make another
this is
one,
the
and
first movie within the series that a kid is watching for their very first time before they even become a high schooler.
Then
that
Oh,
sucks.
you're
sucks
kidding.
to be them. It sucks to
They
be
can-
them.
Sucks.
Yeah, it sucks to suck, and I guess they can just go ahead and I don't know. They can look forward to puberty. They can look forward to puberty. It tells them what
Honestly-
they have to look forward.
Honestly, I think that Inside Out does better with like showing, going from a kid to a teenager than
Why is this comet show
Toy Story
first?
does.
I want space junk to show up, not Battle
Like
Rock.
I think Toy Story
don't
does
even know
a
if I have
real
time to do this
poor
mission.
job on transitioning with.
I think I do, but
transitioning
we'll
with
see.
Andy.
Throw
honestly.
it.
It's like Toy Story 5. Are they gonna pull like the same thing and try to try to do it that now Bonnie's an adult and everything or something, or Bonnie's like a teenager and she's outgrown all of her-
Yeah, I kind of think the
Uh,
Toy Story movies have
toys.
run their course, man. They keep making these movies, and it's like I don't think they're adding much of value to the series.
I think Toy Story 4 was a great closing story. It's not
No.
as good as 3. Like it's
Okay,
It's
That's
not
just
as
a
good
bad
as-
opinion counter.
I
Yeah,
think it's a good movie, but I don't think it's a good closing story. I think
Four doesn't exist
three
in
was
my headcanon.
three was the perfect closing story for all the characters. I mean, it was like a beautiful ending. I just don't think 4 achieves that same level of emotion.
Oh yeah, definitely. I love
So-
3 more than 4, but I definitely do think that 4 is a good way to. I think it should have been the way. They should have just stopped there. They didn't need Toy Story 5. I know Pixar's been having a rough time, getting their footing
Blow
back
up!
with a lot of their recent movies, just not hitting, and part of that has to do with the pandemic because a lot of Pixar's majorly good films were only on Disney Plus for a long time until they hit back to theaters, or were able to go back to theaters.
Yeah,
and so like
I
I
know
feel like
that's-
they just had a lot of hit or misses with
Whoa,
misses with their
that was
recent
weird.
movies.
I mean, I get that, but at the same time, you don't want to ruin your the legacy of a story by dragging it on too long. If there's, I don't mind things going on for a long time if there's something being added that's worth it. But I just don't feel like they have been able to achieve that. So
Uh-oh.
That's why I think video game franchises can have movie series that go on for much longer
I can
than
talk
your
to you.
average original film. Simply because there's an entire universe they can expand on. It's why I think I could see Sonic going for as long as 5 movies, just simply because
Time check.
220.
there is
Okay.
just simply because there is so much of Sonic's history that they could pick up from.
oh yeah, there's certain things you can have for a long time, but
But
other things.
original concepts are very hard, I think, in my opinion.
And sometimes it's better, like a universe like Toy Story. That might have been a great closing for the original characters, but they could have made spin-offs or something instead, and then it wouldn't have tainted the already perfect original story, in my opinion.
I mean, they kind of made little shorts.
Yeah, but I mean, they could make in a universe like that, there's an infinite
Oh, there's
number
no.
of stories they
okay.
could tell about toys that don't have to do with the original ones necessarily.
Yeah.
I think that's where a lot of these
No,
companies go
sorry.
wrong today, is that they mess up their main thing. Your first part of a franchise is the foundation, the most important. You got to keep that solid, and then if you make, if you end off that well, then you can make new things that are based around that will succeed better. But if you mess that up,
It's
then in
crazy.
the future it's not going to work as well because people are going to remember how you messed that up, and then so.
Yeah.
The best thing you can do is end something when it's going well. Don't push it, and then you can always make more stuff out of the franchise in other ways.
Yeah. Definitely.
That's kind of my thoughts on that, pretty much. But
I mean, hey, I can tell you right now that we're a lot of our series that we love nowadays is they're probably going to
Yeah.
be just fine on movies just because of how much
shit.
stuff they can actually still use. Example, Mario. Mario's definitely got a whole bunch they can take from. They can make a Donkey Kong movie. They can make a Luigi's Mansion movie. They can make, you know, hell, they could make a Princess Peach movie if they wanted to. Like, there's plenty of options.
Wait, is there anyone in here? Oh god, I don't think there is. I'm not going to be able to get anything else. This episode, I forgot where all the blue things were. Shit. I'm missing two as well, I don't know where the
4, 3, 2.
blue star chips.
Whoa, come on,
0.
man! Why?
Damn.
Well, yeah, I did not find them all. I found all but one of them. I'm actually just going to keep looking as we do our outro because, you know, I can always grab it and then I have to redo it anyway, so...
I hope that the guy who designed all of the Garden Galaxies is never allowed to work for a game company ever again.
I don't know. I mean, the Garden Galaxies do tend to be pretty lengthy, unfortunately.
Who needs a 5.5
So-
minute comment?
Oh, that sounds like Deep Dark.
It doesn't bother me.
No, that was
It bothers me a lot.
Dreadnought.
And that's
Jason.
why I feel
Oh.
great.
Jason,
I
what
wasn't
happened,
anywhere near
Jason?
the end of it, but
Did you pull
That's
another
good.
Mega, Jason?
Yes. Yes, I did.
Oh no!
I spawned the star, and I literally got basically down to the star for the green in Dusty Dune. And which, you know, it's not as
all the way
bad.
to the top. Oh my gosh, dude, that's the same thing that what you happened.
Here's the thing, right? It's not as bad because, like, it's not like Freeze Flame, Purple Coins. It's not like
Yeah.
a majorly long star to
but
get back
that's
to.
no,
but
that's still kind of a long star.
I'm sick of pulling megas. I
our
love
progress
my
definitely
father,
slowed
but
down this episode.
I love my father, but I'm sick of pulling him.
Okay, I'm gonna wait for his in-game timer to go down to 4, 3, 2, 1. Just kidding. I'm not letting that in-game timer go down.
I was about to say, like, don't do that shit to me.
All right.
All right. So I got 90 smackaroos.
Okay. I am sitting at a nice comfy 80.
I am at 81.
68 stars.
Okay.
Alrighty.
So, with that being said, that is going to be it for this episode of Super Mario Galaxy Versus. And next time, hopefully no more megas get pulled off in the next video.
Oh, that's impossible. We're definitely getting more megas.
I don't know. You did say no more megas.
Well,
Wake up,
I
bitch.
lied. I
You
lied.
lied. See,
I
I like
lied.
liars.
There's plenty of megas to be had.
Wake up, bitch.
But yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching. That was real awkward, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.
See ya.
See you in the next one.